fighting for every possession when they miss.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is S.V.G and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Now here's Vucevic. Here's White. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Hawks with possession here. Here's S.V.G. And it's sent back by White. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. It's Young on the wing, defended by Dosunmu, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Dosunmu. Misses the 3. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. And it falls over the rim and in. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 6. Here's White. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. From the wing, they get it again. Here's Vucevic. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Young from outside. White with the defensive effort.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Young kicks to Daniels. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. In transition, here come the Bulls. Jumps up, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
To the inside. Here's Buzelis. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Buzelis.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now Jones, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. Dosunmu's shot is off. To the paint, here's Young. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but...
Why you order something yet?
And timeout is called
What you get?
by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
What got home stretch?
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta.
Number 17, Onyeka Okongwu.
And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Porzingis has gotten 5.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of. That's just inviting trouble.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, love that attitude. Chicago making a switch here. Daniels kicks to Porzingis. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 5. Williams passes to Dosunmu. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reactions on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Bruce Ellis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being
Billy
fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And that one's good. Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And White kicks to Williams. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Now Okongwu, still yet to score. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. Here's Buffkin. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer is right on target.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Sinks the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Buffkin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Wow, what a...
This dude is so garbage. looks like they signed him.
Great story. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Hawks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he sinks the second. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fires from 14. A shot off that time. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reza Shea is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Buffkin in at the 1 spot. From deep, Herter. Here's Collins. Atlanta with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Buffkin, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Down low. Collins, good. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Reza Shea missing. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Buzelis. Good on the triple. Buzelis has got 14 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Buffkin with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Collins. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Reza Shea. Shoots. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. It's Okongwu, top of the key. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Okongwu's now got his 3rd basket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 5 there, thanks to the basket from Collins. Alexander-Walker with the ball. No scoring in this one. Now, here's Okongwu. D right on him. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
So it's tied.
Good ball.
Atlanta making a switch here. The Hawks leading by 5. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. And the Hawks with possession here. Okongwu finds Alexander Walker. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. At the elbow, Collins. Outside, White over Young. And it's White missing. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Young. Back to Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 7 points.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Young passes to Porzingis. Over Collins. Porzingis can't hit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And here's Herter outside. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Young outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Collins. And the dunk by Porzingis. Bulls trail by 6. And White kicks to Collins. Over Porzingis. Shot by Collins, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth or improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Okoro. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Collins kicks to Vucevic. The 3, and it's White missing. Atlanta leading by 8. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Inside, a steal. Okoro with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
It's good from long range. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Porzingis, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
He's a really big man. Kristoff has insane handles for someone who is 7'3". Normally it's hard for players that tall to keep the ball on the bounce.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White. And the Bulls, another 3. Young against Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fires from way outside. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Matas Buzelis.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kobe White is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Buzelis. Johnson's shot is off. Bulls trail by 6. Here's White. Here's Dosunmu. His three-pointers off the mark. Hawks shooting in this game, 45%. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Riza with it. He's picked up by White.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
White against Young. Pass to Buzelis. Sinks the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 17.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Bulls trail by 8. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
A nice shot by Young.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Hawks leading by 9. Daniels dishes to Johnson. Here's Porzingis. And that one hits back iron. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Stan, a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. Young passes to Porzingis, off target at the rim. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Johnson, a wide open look. The Hawks again can't hit. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Bruce Ellis can't tie it up as that one's no good. It's a close game here in Chicago. From the baseline. And
all the time. Let guard that. Bucket. Try it. Bucket's had a run big.
there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Well, Chicago has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Over in the corner, Williams. Riza-Shea with the steal. Here's Buffkin. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Okongwu's checked in for Riza-Shea.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 17.
Pass to Kennard. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from outside. To the middle. Here's Herter. And he jams it with authority.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Kennard on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Carter with a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Buffkin, no good. Bulls trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
That is a textbook blockout to secure the rebound.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
On deep, Collins buries the long-range jumper. Collins has got 9.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And the call. On the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
The shot's good from Kennard.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Krejci. And here is Okongwu. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so it's Atlanta. Into the break with a 10-point lead, and they're winning the turnover battle very easy. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Okongwu, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Toppin. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Krejci in at the point. And Toppin throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Shot on the wing. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Here's Dosunmu. Buries it from 3-point range. Dosunmu's got 10 points here in the second half.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today.